Hi, welcome to Dark Politics Tarot. My name is Nick. Today I would like to read on the ICE thugs in Minnesota. It came out yesterday that they have footage of Alex Pretti engaging in protesting them or coming after the so-called agents by spitting at them and then kicking in their back lights of the truck, one back light. So instead of, MAGA thinks this is going to be great. See, we have proof he was this violent protester. Well, he's fighting back, and I'm very proud of him because he's fighting back, and it's not violence. It's not against. He's not hitting anyone. He's not harming anyone. He harmed a brake light. He spit at them. If anything, he should have been arrested and charged for breaking their rear tailgate light. Spitting, I don't know if you can get anything on spitting at someone, but he's fighting for the rights of the people in Minnesota. He's fighting because they shot a woman, a mother, in the head. That's why he was fighting. They're being thugs, they're abusing people, they're ripping people away out of their cars with no reason. And they're trying to act like they're enforcing immigration laws, customs, immigration. Well, they're not on the border. They are there acting as a militia. And all the MAGAs think, well, this is great because now we have him on being violent. He's so violent. Well, what would you do if someone came into your neighborhood, into your city, and decided to execute people because they were fighting back against not wanting these thugs being in their city? What would you do? Would you fight back if a bunch of Democrats came in to your southern state, your red state? And how would you feel if we had a Democratic president right now? What if Joe Biden had sent this militia into Texas? And I'm not picking on you, anybody from Texas. I have family in Texas, so I'm not picking on that. I'm just saying, for those MAGAs, how would you feel if people came into your town? So I want to read on this because what I see is he did this 11 days before he was shot. So if Alex Pretti was so-called attacking these so-called law enforcers, if he was attacking them, now were they watching him? And I had this feeling, I think I might have read on it, but if I didn't read on it, I had the feeling that they are targeting organized groups. And so when Renee Good got shot, I think she was targeted because they have these flood cameras now that they can find out who you are. They just have to get your license plate and your photo. They can find out who you are. They can look through all your information, and they could find out if you're part of Indivisible or some 50-50 or some kind of organization, or even a community organization that's fighting back by going out blowing whistles, alerting people that ICE is in the neighborhood. So were they targeting Renee Good? Were they targeting Alex Pretti? Because if they were targeting them, if they actually were going after Alex, that's premeditation. That's premeditated murder. So they targeted him. They were angry that he spit at them, that he was confrontive, and they didn't like that. And so they've been seeing him around, and then 11 days later they go and they just take a gun and they shoot him. That looks like targeting to me. How about you? So I'm using my Hallucinations deck again because I really love these cards. I haven't even gotten through all the cards in these readings. So let's see. The first card up. Okay, the staircase. The staircase. So this, were they watching him? Were they targeting Alex Pretti? And I'm going to ask about Renee Good too, but Alex Pretti first. Were they watching him? Were they coming back for him? Is that why they actually shot him to death? Alex Pretti, were you targeted, Alex Pretti? Were you targeted by the ICE agents? Were they watching you? Were they annoyed at you and now coming to execute you? We have the Odalisque. And again, I'm not familiar with that card, so we'll see what it means when we go down to the table. And then we have the Convergence. The Convergence again. We get a lot of the same cards with this deck, which is really kind of wild that I haven't been through the whole deck with them. Let's look at the Trionfi de la Luna deck. So show me about these ICE agents. Were they targeting these protesters, these people helping their community, alerting the community with whistles and helping one another? Were they targeting this organized group of people that actually go out and help others? Were they targeting Alex Pretti? I'm not getting any jumpers. This one's trying to come out. Ooh, 10 of Swords. That's an ending. That's a death. So that could be that they were targeting him to execute him. Show me Alex Pretti. I'm sorry. For some reason, a lot of people have trouble with the name. I don't know why. Alex Pretti. Were you targeted by these ICE thugs? Page of Coins. So the message is crossing the situation. This Page of Pentacles crossing an ending. Were they targeting you? The coin there could be surveillance. King of Coins. Oligarchy. Heads of departments. That's the underlying issue. That could be Stephen Miller energy saying, go after them. You have every right to go out and get them. Maybe they were told, shoot them if you want to. Queen of Coins. So they're told by Stephen Miller and what's her name? Kristi Noem. Go out and get them. Surveil them. And take them down. Cause chaos. 5 of Wands. Cause chaos. Take them down. What else? Show me what else was happening. Whoops. I dropped them. I won't say that's flying out. That's dropping. Show me. Alex Pretti. The Secret. The High Priestess. What are they hiding? And I will read on Kristi Noem and Stephen Miller as well. We have the World. So they knew the world would be watching this. And this one flew out too. The 6 of Wands. So they were watching this. They wanted the world to see, I think, this execution. Show me Alex Pretti and these ICE thugs. Allegedly, this is for entertainment purposes only, even though it's dark politics. The Sun. This is a yes card. They were targeting him. It's also Illumination. We're showing you what we're made of. We're showing you what we can do to you. And we're going to do what? We're going to burden you, the 10 of Wands. We're going to create a heavy burden. Let's go down to the table. Okay, often what happens with these cards, sometimes the cards above here will tell me more about the victim or the person I'm talking about, and then the tarot will sort out the rest. So these cards are more telling me about Alex Pretti, Renee Good, what happened. Because this is like what? A stairway to where? To the sky, a stairway to heaven sort of energy to it. And then this odalisque is like depression, regret about what's happened. There's a body here. I'll keep it back here. I don't want to show it too long, but it's depression because someone's passed. It's like looking at the body. So that could have been him. This could have been either for him, or this could be about Renee Good. She was executed. Everybody was in despair over the execution of this mom. And the convergence is like a way out. There's different ways, exit plans for you. This was one that happened for both of them, that this was a possibility that they wouldn't live long because they were doing this good deed for other people. They were helping other people, and in so doing, they had an exit ramp, unfortunately, due to the hands of these vile people who think they can just go ahead and do it. But we know, of course, behind the scenes is Stephen Miller and Kristi Noem saying, and the vice president saying, you have immunity, go for it. And what happened to the other guy that killed Renee Good? What happened was that guy got a GoFundMe and became a millionaire. So why wouldn't these other demented people want to just go for it? We can do whatever we want. We can play cowboy. We can kill people. This is like a video game to them. We can just, play this video game, take out people, because we don't really see them as human beings. This is our little fantasy life. So first off, we have the ending, the 10 of Swords, the death that happened. This is a death card. This is an ending card. And what's crossing the situation now is the message going out there. So I was asking about, were they surveilling him? And this, the coins always are like cameras to me. They represent cameras, surveillance, the feds looking out, Big Brother watching you. So unfortunately, Renee and Alex had their undoing because of surveillance. So I think it's pretty clear that they were surveilling them. They were targeting them. We have the King of Coins on the bottom, and I feel like that's Stephen Miller given the go-ahead. Also Trump, also Vance, everybody in power giving the go-ahead. Yes, surveil them, find them, hunt them. It's okay, you'll get away with it, we'll hide you, which is what they do. They're hiding the people. You won't be prosecuted. Listen to us, you'll get away with it. And then, sorry, I want you to be able to see the table, even though there's a glare. The Queen of Coins, again, Kristi Noem, everybody, these heads of these departments saying, all clear, go ahead, do what you have to do. We don't mind. We don't mind. We want this look for America. We want you to go in, cause chaos, tear people apart. We're all good. We're all good. Now, the secret here, the high priestess, what is the hidden, what's going on behind the scenes? So I think this is just, they are going to keep it hidden, that they are surveilling them. But like I said, with this new video coming out, this could mean that they get charged with intent to murder. So they're going to keep the secret. That also could be them hiding these people, like, go ahead, do what you have to do. We'll hide you. We'll keep your secrets. We won't prosecute. We won't let them prosecute you. And why they want this? They want all the world to see that this is who we are now. This is who you can be in America. You better all behave, all get in line, because we have our paramilitary now. And I just want to tell all of you, this is such a small group of people that are doing this. The small group of thugs that are getting all this money, our taxpayer money, are going to these thugs to murder United States citizens. It won't go over well. Americans are pissed off, and we're not going to be pissed on anymore by these people. So many people are coming out now. They don't like what's going on. This will be maybe a little setback because now they have something they think they can run on with this new footage that came out of Alex Pretti. It's all alleged, though. There's, you know, unless someone's charged, like, you can't say that any of this is right. Like, what they're doing now, do we even know that this is Alex Pretti? Like, you all have to have an investigation. You can't just go out and make these claims until you have all the facts and the evidence, and real evidence, real facts, before. You can't prosecute anything until you have the facts. And we'll find out. The world is also, this world card tells me, the world is watching now. That's why Trump and everybody tried to pull back by getting rid of Bovino and putting in Homan. Like, what's that going to do? But actually it did do something, because Homan at least worked in the police department. He at least knows what you're supposed to do, even though he's a crook. At least he knows what you can and can't do. So they're pulling back a little. I think they're going to come out again, though. The success card is here, the victory card, 6 of Wands. So they did for Trump and the regime what they were supposed to do. So these guys are getting away with it for now. They're getting away with it for now. But it's all coming out in the open. They had surveilled him. They were watching him. They were watching Renee good. I think that's pretty clear with this reading. And we have the 10 of Wands. They've caused the burden on America. They did burden us by killing our fellow Americans. I'm going to reshuffle, and I'm going to ask about Gnome and Miller. Okay, so I'm going to use my Zeller Twin Oracle deck. And all my cards are in the description below every video. So I'm going to do a spread. I'm going to look at Kristi Noem and do a spread for Stephen Miller, comparing at the same time. So I'll try to shuffle as fast as I can. So show me Kristi Noem. Will she be fired? What's going to happen to her compared to Stephen Miller? Show me Kristi Noem compared to Stephen Miller. Does she have any longevity here? I mean, we know that Trump likes her because she does everything that he wants her to do. So I don't know that he'll actually get rid of her at this point. All right, this one came back. Maybe the drunkard will leave. Maybe she's drinking. 3 cards for Kristi Noem. Show me her fate right now with the regime, with Trump. What's going to happen to Kristi Noem versus Stephen Miller? Kristi Noem. Matrimony. Yeah, she's in cahoots with Trump pretty well. I don't know that he's going to get rid of her right now. I mean, I always saw her leaving, getting in trouble and leaving. Oh, she's going to have to be punished, though. Punishment card is out. I love that card. All right. I'm going to use the Deviant Moon Tarot. So show me Kristi Noem. Just 3 cards on Kristi Noem. Or actually 6. Let me see 6 cards for Kristi Noem. How is she going to fare against Stephen Miller? Will she be fired? Transferred? What's going to happen to her, Kristi Noem? All right, they're trying to work it out. They're balancing. Should she stay or should she go? That's the question. Show me Kristi Noem and how she'll fare. How's Kristi Noem going to fare with all of this? Again, working. They're getting the pentacles, so could also have something to do with money. Show me Kristi Noem. How will she fare? What will happen with Kristi Noem now? Oh, she's worried. She should be worried. Good, she's worried, but she's a little fighter, so I don't think you're going to get rid of her that easily. Then we have the Page of Pentacles. Pages are not that powerful. And a 2 and a 3. She's not very powerful. And it's looking worrisome for her. Then we have the Illusion card, the 7 of Cups. What are my options, she's thinking. What are the options? They're thinking that about her. And then the Queen of Cups. She might have a very big emotional reaction to what happens. Now let's take out 3 more of the Oracle cards for Stephen Miller. Show me Stephen Miller in this situation. I mean, he's the big bad bulldog, so I don't think he'll be left out. Oh, he's the Chaos Agent. That's a perfect card for him. This Chaos Agent. That's pretty funny. Show me Stephen Miller. And he's the Count. Count Dracula. Count Dracula, yes. And show me Stephen Miller and how he'll fare with the regime right now. Show me Stephen Miller. The Ruby Queen. The Ruby Queen. I think he's going to do better than Kristi Noem. And let's have some tarot on him. Show me Stephen Miller. Stephen Miller. How will he fare against Kristi Noem? Oh, this is him. He always gets this card for himself. The Abuse of Power, the 5 of Swords. Yeah, he's sticking his tongue out at her. You know, behind the scenes, none of these people like each other, so these cards just prove it. Then he gets the Hanged Man. Does he get thrown under the bus? He could be walking into a trap right now. But he has strategy, the 10 of Pentacles. And this deck is a strategy card. Show me Stephen Miller compared to Kristi Noem. The Ace of Pentacles, he has the opportunity. Yeah. He's also a Virgo, and that's a big Virgo card. Knight of Wands, he's certainly aggressive. The aggressive action being taken. And then the 10 of Cups. I think he wins. Let me show you guys. Okay, the cards are pretty clear who the winner is. I think they're really funny too. Kristi Kristi Noem gets the drunkard, and this is sort of a humiliation for her. You know, he's got this barrel over him, nobody respects him, and he's kind of done it to himself, right? But all the people surrounding him make fun of him. So I think that's going to be what happens to Ice Barbie. But, you know, she made a deal with the devil. She married into Trump's regime. So she has good standing with him. He likes what she does. But he doesn't like to be embarrassed about this. And this, even though he started all of it, he told them to do this, she's going to have to be punished, right? He's going to have to punish her in some way or form. So I don't really think that she will be ousted because she knows too much about what goes on. I think he'll keep her and he'll just put her somewhere else like Bovino. So it's a balancing act right now for her. She's in there for the moment, but she's having a lot of trouble. And then it moves on to the Three of Pentacles, so 2 into 3. Yeah, she doesn't have a lot of power here, but they're trying to figure out what to do with her. Like, she's made such a spectacle with all the cosplaying, all the outfits, and, you know, being photographed riding horses and carrying guns and acting all crazy. She is worried, but I think there's something more here with her because she's worried, but I think she's worried because she has secrets. And what are the secrets for her? There's all these money cards for her, these pentacles. So what did she do with all that money she got? How did she use it? It was supposed to be put to work, but is she and her little lover boy, have they bitten off a little bit more around the edges of that money? I don't know. But it kind of looks that way because there's a secret here that they're trying to hide. And something may eventually come out about this. I mean, I think, of course, when Democrats get back in power, they will investigate it. But the message now is a cover-up. Let's cover up. Let's make up stories, draw a new picture, a new vision of what she's been doing, make her look good. But we'll hide her somewhere. We'll put her off because she does have a lot of skeletons in her closet. She is worried. Okay, so that's her. Then we go on to little chimp Stephen, and he's the chaos agent. He's the count. So the count actually in the definitions of this card means hard to get rid of. He hangs around forever, like a skeleton, like a ghost. The ghost and the skeleton in the closet, like you just can't get rid of this guy. He hangs around. And then we have the Ruby Queen. And what is she carrying here? She's got a ball and chain. So he's stuck. He's glued to Trump. They're both glued to Trump. She's got the matrimony card. Like, these are his people, and he likes them. And they have been... Stephen's the great chaos agent. So he's staying. He does all the Nazi planning, so he's perfect. Kristi Noem is higher in rank than Stephen, but because of the looks of it, they're going to throw her under the bus. But they're going to give a great reason. Not that I think they ever have good stories. Here's Stephen, his abuse of power He's sticking his tongue out, and it's facing this way towards her. So he's saying, na, 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 you ain't gonna catch me. And this card, the Hanged Man, shows a watch here that I always look at, you know, it's only a matter of time. He has to, this is a card of him waiting, and he will pounce. And he's strategizing. Him and his little psycho wife, they're going at it. They are making their game plan, the two of them together. They see an opportunity, and they're going to go after her. They're going to go after everything about her. They're going to go after her family. They're going to go after everything about her. But even if they don't go after Noem's family, they're going to ruin her reputation. They're going after her reputation, but this can also be Stephen Miller, you know, having this 10 of Cups in the end that he wins. He's got the winning cards here. So it's very clear to me, Kristi Noem will be put somewhere else. I don't think she's going away. She's worried about going away. If Stephen Miller has his way, he'll make sure she's gone eventually. So we always have that working for us, as that they're all working against each other. So, you know, but whoever would replace her would be just as horrible. Like people say it might be Ken Youngkin. He's a horrible person too, but maybe not as psychotic as she is. Do I have anything else to look at with this? I think that's it for now. I hope you enjoyed the reading, and please give me a like if you stayed this far. Comment, it helps the logarithms get my videos out to other people so we can be strong together and fight this with humor and a little bit of fun. Thanks for watching, everyone. Have a great evening. Bye-bye.